Just 2 minutes ago, everything exploded outside a quiet California home Blueface's mother called CPS. And in a matter of moments, Baby Jr. was taken away by Child Protective Services while Chrisean screamed, cried, and begged from the driveway. The scene. Pure chaos. Witnesses say Chrisean was barefoot, shaking, and pounding on the CPS vehicle as they drove off with her child, while Blueface's mother stood on the porch with arms crossed. Cold and unmoved, neighbors caught it all on camera. Screams, tears, and one haunting sentence from Chrisean that echoed through the neighborhood. "That's my baby. Don't let them take him." Social media already on fire. Videos spreading, hashtags trending. Fans and critics stunned. But the most chilling part? Sources say this wasn't spontaneous. Blueface's mother allegedly filed the complaint days ago, claiming Baby Jr. was in a dangerous and unstable environment. And now, CPS acted swiftly, publicly, brutally. But was this truly about concern for the child? Or a calculated move in an ongoing family war? Because what's unfolding now isn't just custody drama. It's revenge served through the system. Stay locked in. What happened next will break your heart and blow your mind. To understand the shocking scene that just unfolded, Chrisean screaming in the street while Baby Jr. was taken by CPSU, have to go back. Because this wasn't just a sudden call. It was the breaking point in a long, bitter, and public feud between Chrisean and Blueface's mother, Carlisa Saffold. From the moment Chrisean stepped into Blueface's world, Carlisa made it clear she didn't approve. Not of the relationship, not of the behavior, and especially not of Chrisean's role as a mother. What started as shady Instagram posts and passive-aggressive comments quickly escalated into full-on verbal attacks, online rants, and explosive interviews. Carlisa accused Chrisean of being immature, unstable, and even claimed on multiple platforms that Chrisean wasn't fit to raise a child. She even suggested that Blueface needed to take custody months before Baby Jr. was even born. But things boiled over after Chrisean's recent Instagram lives, where she was seen arguing with friends, crying uncontrollably, and in one viral clip accidentally dropping Baby Jr. while trying to turn off the camera. The clip was taken down quickly, but not before it spread like wildfire. And guess who reposted it? Carl Isadot, along with a brutal caption. "I told y'all. Built for this. Somebody call CPS before it's too late." Fans were divided. Some rushed to Chrisean's defense, blaming postpartum stress and the constant public pressure. Others agreed with Carlisa, saying Baby Jr. was in danger and needed stability. Then came the Vegas hotel incident. Chrisean, allegedly, got into a screaming match with Glock Savage, who was rumored to be back in her life, and Baby Jr. was reportedly present. More whispers, more rumors, and behind the scenes. Carlisa was watching, waiting, collecting. Insiders now claim Carlisa had been speaking to Child Protective Services for weeks, building a case with screenshots, videos, and testimonies from concerned relatives. And 2 days ago, she allegedly filed an official neglect report, and today's CPS showed up. According to eyewitnesses, it started quietly. A black SUV pulled up outside Chrisean's rental home in LA. 2 agents exited clipboard in hand and approached the door. Chrisean, barefoot and wearing a bonnet, answered with Baby Jr. on her hip. What happened next? It turned into chaos. One neighbor filmed the entire confrontation. In the clip, Chrisean can be heard yelling, "What you mean, anonymous report? Who said I'm unfit?" Then another voice believed to be a CPS worker responds, "We received multiple documented concerns. We're here to assess immediate risk." Within minutes, the situation spiraled. Chrisean was sobbing, holding Baby Jr. tighter, screaming for them not to take him. Then from across the street, Carlisa appeared, arms folded, silent. Watching, one witness claims Carlisa shouted, "He deserves better. You had your chance." That's when Chrisean lost it. She reportedly ran toward Carlisa, screaming profanities, but was held back by a CPS agent and a neighbor trying to calm her. Meanwhile, the other agent gently took baby Junior, wrapped him in a blanket, and placed him in the back seat of the SUV. And all Chrisean could do was scream, cry, beg. "Don't let them take my baby. Please, please, he's all I have. He's just a baby. This ain't right." Neighbors say her knees buckled. She collapsed in the driveway, arms stretched toward the departing car as baby Junior was driven away. The internet exploded. Clips of the incident spread like wildfire across Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. This is heartbreaking. No matter what you think of her, Carlisa really called CPS on her OWN grandson's mom. Chrisean's mental health is declining and they're using it against her. Some praised Carlisa for taking action to protect the child. Others called her out for weaponizing the system. And while the court of public opinion rages on Blueface, remains silent. No tweets, no posts, no statements. But insiders say he knew this was coming. One friend of Blueface's allegedly told a blog he didn't stop his mom. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, with CPS officially involved and baby Junior in their custody for 72-hour evaluation, the battle has only just begun. Custody lawyers are circling. Media outlets are on high alert. And as for Chrisean, she posted one heartbreaking story just hours later. A photo of baby Junior's pacifier still on the living room floor. Caption: "They really took my baby." But what happened later that evening when Chrisean showed up outside the CPS building with a megaphone and a camera crew? That's the moment that flipped everything. Stay with us, because the next chapter will turn heartbreak into war. Tools just. Hours after the heartbreaking CPS incident, Chrisean Rock reappeared louder, angrier, and more determined than ever. Still visibly shaken, she showed up outside the Los Angeles County CPS office with a megaphone in one hand and her phone live streaming in the other. Dressed in a hoodie and slippers, with puffy eyes and tears streaking her face, she shouted into the camera, "They stole my baby. They think I'm not stable. Look at them ripping kids out of their mama's arms. Y'all want to fight? I'm giving y'all a war." It was no longer just a custody issue. It had become a public rebellion. Hundreds of thousands joined her. Live stream within minutes. Comments poured in. "This is abuse of power. Where's Blueface now? Here's Mama Chrisean. Fight back." And that's exactly what she did. The footage that ignited the WAR around 5:27 p.m. An anonymous Instagram page leaked body cam footage, allegedly from one of the CPS agents who removed baby Junior. The grainy clip showed Chrisean begging, holding her baby, crying uncontrollably. But the real shocker? You could clearly hear Carlisa in the background saying, "Let her act a fool." That's exactly what y'all need to see. BOOM. The internet lost it. Twitter exploded with hashtags. Hashtag FreeBabyJR, hashtag Carl Issa, exposed, hashtag Let Mother's Mother Even. Celebrities began chiming in. Summer Walker reposted the clip, writing, "Y'all weaponizing the system against Black mothers SMH." JT from City Girls tweeted, "Ain't no way you call CPS on your grandson's mom then stand there smirking." That's next level evil. Suddenly, this wasn't just about Chrisean and Carlisa. It became a cultural lightning rod. Debate about motherhood, mental health, and Black parenting played out in real time. And just when people thought it couldn't get more intense, the secret text leaks. A blogger named Drama Junkin Cut dropped a bombshell that turned the internet upside down. "We just received leaked texts between Carlisa and a close family friend, and y'all, what she's admitting? SICK. The texts were allegedly from Carlisa to her sister saying, 'I warned that girl. I told her either give him up or lose him. She made her choice. This ain't about the baby. It's about breaking her down. Blue knows. You just can't. Say it publicly.' The implications were devastating. This wasn't about concern. This was premeditated revenge. Suddenly, Carlos's carefully crafted concerned grandmother act fell apart. She was trending on every platform as the villain, one influencer wrote. Carlisa Saffold is the blueprint for narcissistic sabotage. This is spiritual warfare, not parenting. And then came the security footage. That wasn't enough. A neighbor's security footage from earlier that day surfaced showing something that had everyone screaming in the video. Before CPS arrived, you can see Carlisa walking up to the house. She doesn't knock, she doesn't go inside. Instead, she's seen on the phone, pacing. She hangs up, smiles, and looks toward the driveway right as the CPS car arrives. Commenters were quick to point out that was coordinated. She timed it perfectly. She wanted it to be public. The first twist, Blueface knew and did annotations as fans swarmed Blueface's Instagram with questions. He finally posted a cryptic story, a black screen with a single sentence. Sometimes you let the storm come, so people finally see what you've been dealing with. Many interpreted that as confirmation. He knew what his mother was doing and chose not to stop her. Some fans defended him, saying maybe he didn't have a choice. He's caught between his mom and his child's mother. But others were enraged. You let your son get taken just to prove a point. You didn't even show up to stop it. That's weak. Blogs ran wild with headlines. Blueface betrays Chrisean, allowed CPS to take their child fans' call for full custody hearing after texts reveal plan to destroy Chrisean. Carlisa wanted Chrisean broken, and Blueface stood by. The backlash was instant and unforgiving. Petitions started demanding an investigation into Carlos's influence on the case. Thousands of fans pledged legal fund donations for Chrisean. Meanwhile, Chrisean's team confirmed, "We're getting emergency legal help. This isn't over, not even close." But then came the most unexpected twist of all. An ex-CPS worker who claimed to be on the scene during the removal leaked a voice note to the Shade Mill. In it, she says, "I was uncomfortable. Something didn't sit right." That grandmother was pushing for removal before we even spoke to the mother. It felt rehearsed. So now, the very people who removed baby Junior are questioning the legitimacy of the call. And Chrisean, she hasn't said another word. She's gone completely silent after one final post. A picture of her and baby Junior from 2 weeks ago, smiling in matching pajamas. Caption, "I'm coming for you, son. Mommy's not scared anymore." The war has officially begun. And just when you think this can't get more intense, Blueface's sister jumps into the mix. Yeah, she just chose a side, and what she's about to say could end Carlisa for good. Stay tuned, because the next reveal shatters everything. The internet was already burning when Blueface's sister, Collie Miller, decided to pour gasoline on the fire. She jumped onto Instagram, live no makeup, raw and visibly shaken. The viewership surged into the hundreds of thousands. Within minutes, I stayed quiet for too long. Collie began taking a deep breath. "But I'm done watching this circus destroy a baby's future." And with that, the family secret spilled. Collie's explosive live. Carlisa set her up. Callie didn't hold back. In a 45-minute emotional confession, she laid it all out, claiming that Carlisa had been plotting to take baby Junior away ever since Chrisean announced her pregnancy. She always said, "That girl's not keeping my grandbaby." And when she found out Blue wasn't stepping in, she decided to make it happen herself. But then came the nuclear bomb. Callie claimed she had audio recordings of Carlisa bragging about getting CPS involved. She said, "Once I get the baby out the way, she'll crumble. And Blue will finally see she was a mistake." That's not concern, that's control. The comment section went ballistic. Collie just exposed the whole family. This is generational toxicity on display. That woman needs to be investigated immediately. Callie ended the live with a warning, "You think you won, mama? You just started a war you can't finish." And this time, I'm on the other side. The family was now divided. Publicly, irreversibly, but while the internet was still reeling from Kali's truth bomb, another shocking twist unraveled. Leaked doorbell footage. The night before CPS aired some style blogs and drama accounts. Lit up after a neighbor leaked Ring camera footage from the night before CPS removed Baby Jr. In the clip. Carlisa is seen sneaking up to the front of Chrisean's house under the cover of night, holding what appears to be a folder and speaking into a phone. Analysts enhanced the audio and the words are chilling. I just need one more video. She's been yelling at the baby all day. She flips again tomorrow, it's a wrap. Yes, you read that right. She was allegedly recording Chrisean in private, trying to trigger her and waiting for CPS to make a move. Once again, the narrative flipped. This wasn't about protecting Baby Jr. This was a calculated trap. Social media uprising. Celebrities choose side ES as the new footage circulated. Celebrities who had remained silent began to speak out. Cardi B posted on X, formerly Twitter, "I ain't even friends with her, but watching that CPS video had me crying. Y'all playing with a mom's heart." Nick Cannon commented during a podcast, "This ain't about who's right or wrong. This is about a system that gets weaponized by people with power and petty vendettas." The Shade Room shared a poll. Do you think Carlisa went too far? Over 92% voted yes. Even Waka Flocka jumped in on IG Live that grandma did all this just to humiliate Shorty. Not cool. I've been in family courts, it's ugly. Don't let that baby be a pawn. Fans began organizing hashtags, hashtag justice for Chris, EAN, hashtag protect Baby Jr., hashtag stop Carl Issa. But Carlisa stayed eerily silent. No lives, no posts, no explanations. Until a mysterious blog dropped a private email, allegedly sent by Carlisa to CPS just 3 weeks ago. Email exposed. I fear for my grandson's life. In the leaked email, Carlisa paints Chrisean as an unfit mother. She's emotionally unstable, constantly live streaming chaos. I've seen her smoke around the baby, leave him crying for hours while she argues on live. Please investigate immediately. But a whistleblower from CPS confirmed she sent over 15 pages of documentation, photos, screenshots, timed reports. She clearly had an agenda. Meanwhile, Chrisean remained quiet until last night. She uploaded a single black and white video, her face still swollen from crying, her voice barely above a whisper. They took my baby, but they didn't break me. I'm getting lawyers. I'm getting justice. I was loud before. Now I'm going silent. That's when I'm the most dangerous. The comment section erupted with love and support. We riding for you, mama. Get your baby back. We're watching everything. This isn't the end. This is the beginning. But while fans rallied for Chrisean, yet another devastating update surfaced. CPS sources confirmed temporary custody given to ... Carlisa. Yes, you heard that right. Multiple outlets reported that, pending investigation, Baby Jr. had been temporarily placed with Blueface's mother, the very person who instigated the complaint. The internet lost its collective mind. How you file the case and get custody? Is this even legal? That baby is being used like a chess piece. Legal experts weighed in. Warning, if true, this is highly irregular. Courts usually place the child with a neutral party, ever the accuser. This is going to blow up in court. And just then, a voicemail leaks from Blueface, HIMCLF. The ultimate twist of irony. An audio recording was leaked late last night. Allegedly a voicemail from Blueface to a friend. I ain't gonna lie. This S***T went too far. I told moms to chill. She ain't listen. Now Chrisean going full savage and she got receipts. It's gonna ruin us all. Now it's confirmed Blueface tried to stop this. But it was already too late. Chrisean has lawyers. Kali has audio. Fans have evidence. And Carlisa has Baby Jr., but for how long? Because the court hearing is scheduled for next weak, and sources say Chrisean is coming with a full team of legal firepower. And rumor has it, one person close to CPS is about to flip their testimony. Could be the final nail in Carlissa's plan. And what they know will shake this entire story to its core. Don't go anywhere, because what happens next will change everything. As the explosive saga between Chrisean, Rock, Carlissa Saffold, and Blueface reached new heights. The public outcry transformed into a digital battlefield, a storm of hashtags, emotional pleas, celebrity takes, and fan wars that had the entire entertainment world watching with bated breath. Hashtag Justice for Chrisean hits #1 worldwide by sunrise the next day. The hashtag Justice for Chris, EAN, dominated every major platform: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and even Facebook. Millions of fans and sympathizers flooded the internet with their opinions, reactions, and demands for accountability. TikTokers began reenacting scenes from the leaked CPS footage. Some pretended to be Carlissa, whispering to officials, while others mimicked Chrisean's heartbreaking cries as baby Junior was taken. The sound went viral under the name "They Took My Baby Challenge." But the tone was deadly serious. One creator captioned her video, "This ain't drama. This is a young mother being silenced. We ride with Chrisean." Even major YouTube commentary channels weighed in. Impressive World released a 45-minute breakdown titled "The Sick Plot to Break Chrisean Rock: How Carlissa Played Everyone." The Real Tea with Tasha dropped an interview with a CPS case manager anonymously disguised, who alleged there was pressure from outside forces. That removal, it didn't feel clean. It felt ... rehearsed. Fans weren't just watching, they were mobilizing. Petitions and boycotts begin within 24 hours. 2 major petitions circulated online, demanding an independent investigation into CPS's handling of the case, calling for baby Junior to be reunited with Chrisean immediately. Each petition garnered over 500,000 signatures in less than a day. Meanwhile, fans began boycotting any Blueface-related music or appearances. One viral TikTok video showed fans deleting his songs from playlists with the caption, "If you won't protect your own child, you don't get my streams." Divided fans, shattered trust even among Blueface's loyal followers. The tide was turning. Some tried to defend him. He's in a tough spot, stuck between his mom and Chrisean. Others weren't having it. Tough spot. He stood by and watched his son be taken. That's not tough, that's cowardly. A fan account dedicated to Blueface was deactivated after backlash for defending Carlissa. A replacement fan page for Chrisean and baby Junior appeared overnight and gained over 150,000 followers in under 12 hours. Celebrity reactions keep pouring in. More industry insiders and celebrities added fuel to the fire, each one taking a side, and none of them staying silent. Megan Good on Instagram stories: "That woman fought through abuse, betrayal, and mockery to raise her son, and they stripped him away on live. We should all be horrified." Snoop Dogg in an unexpected IG reel: "Too many people playing games with real lives. That boy ain't no pawn. Real ones don't move like that." Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, even reposted the footage with a caption, "This is why we have to speak louder for our daughters. They will destroy her if we let them." The ripple effect spread beyond hip-hop and reality TV. It was now a cultural flashpoint. Mainstream media gets involved. CNN, TMZ, The Shade Room, and Rolling Stone all picked up the story. But it was the New York Times that surprised everyone, with a detailed piece titled "Weaponizing the System: When Fame and Family Collide Over Custody." That headline alone sparked intense debate. Pundits and legal analysts joined the conversation, many claiming the entire case was a PR disaster for the child welfare system. One expert on Good Morning America warned, "This isn't just a messy celebrity feud, this is a wake-up call about how custody battles can be manipulated by those with money, fame, or influence." The court of public opinion reaches its verdict hand while the actual courtroom battle loomed on the horizon. The court of public opinion had already ruled Carlissa guilty of manipulation, Blueface guilty of passivity. The broken but rising heroine, Baby Jr., the innocent soul caught in the crossfire. Every post, every tweet, every tear-filled video pushed this narrative deeper into the hearts of millions. And then, an anonymous CPS whistleblower posted on Reddit, "We weren't even supposed to remove the child that day." Orders came last minute. Something was off. Something above our heads. The post was removed within minutes, but not before it was screenshotted, reposted, and spread like wildfire. Now, everyone's watching the courtroom. Chrisean's legal team is assembling, reportedly bringing in celebrity attorneys who've handled major custody scandals. Carlissa has hired a crisis PR firm. Blueface has gone dark. No stories, no tweets, no videos. The public, they're waiting, watching, boiling with anticipation. Because tomorrow's hearing, it's not just about custody. It's about truth, and if one more piece of evidence leaks, it could burn everything to the ground. Don't blink, because what's coming? Next, we'll leave the courtroom, and the internet in ruins, just when the public thought they'd seen it all. A final, earth-shattering twist dropped that changed everything. It wasn't a leaked video. It wasn't a social media live. It was something far more dangerous. A sealed court document like it late last night. A sealed court document mysteriously found its way onto a Reddit forum titled "Justice for Baby Jr." Within hours, it was picked up by media outlets and verified by 3 independent legal blogs. What was inside? A private CPS investigation summary. Carlissa never wanted the world to see. According to the leaked document, the complainant Carlissa Saffold has a documented history of prior false reports filed against her son's partners. 2 previous cases were closed without evidence. Even more shocking, one case involved a prior partner of Blueface who claimed Carlissa attempted to use CPS as a retaliatory tool. It didn't end there. The report included photos from Carlissa's own home where Baby Jr. had allegedly been placed, and the conditions were horrifying. A cluttered kitchen with open liquor bottles, an unkept baby playpen covered in dust, and worst of all, a neighbor's complaint about loud shouting and crying from a child for hours. The very woman who claimed Chrisean was unfit was now under official investigation herself, and just when you thought it couldn't get worse, an arrest warrant issued. One late-night post from a verified legal insider account on X set the internet on fire. Sources confirm a judge has approved an emergency motion to review custody placement. A potential warrant for obstruction is being discussed. Stay tuned. Obstruction. Yes, because there's now growing belief that Carlissa may have deliberately misled authorities, manipulated footage, and coordinated a false narrative to strip Chrisean of custody. Her silence, now seen as a strategy, not sorrow. Meanwhile, Chrisean moves in silence, Sia's chaos reigns. Chrisean has gone radio silent, no lives, no tweets, no rants. But insiders say this isn't retreat, it's strategy. One source close to her legal team revealed she's letting the evidence speak. The goal isn't revenge, it's reunification with proof, not drama. And here's where it gets even more suspenseful. A paparazzi shot caught her entering a high-profile attorney's office, the same attorney who helped Blac Chyna win her custody case against Rob Kardashian. That's not just legal power. That's celebrity-grade warfare. Meanwhile, Blueface posts a cryptic message out of nowhere. Blueface broke his silence with an Instagram story black screen. White. Text, "You ever get played by your own blood?" Me too. Fans were torn. Some called him out. You watched this happen? Too little too late, Blue. Others began to wonder, was he finally turning on Carlissa? But the biggest question, would he speak in court? Sources say Blueface has been subpoenaed to testify. His words could swing the entire case. Because if he confirms what Chrisean and the documents are pointing to, Carlissa's house of lies will crumble. And just as the clock ticks to the court date, a new live starts. A notification hits millions of phones. Chrisean Rock has gone live. VIFs flood in. 300K viewers, then 500K. The screen is dark. Music playing softly, then her face appears. nomakeup.com/composed. She stares into the camera and says, "I stayed quiet. I took the pain. I lost my baby on live, but tomorrow, I'm walking into court with every receipt. I warn y'all's silent Chrisean is the most dangerous one. And when I get my son back, it's going to be a reckoning." Cut the live jest. Like the tit ends. No details. No spoilers. But everyone watching knows tomorrow's court hearing will be unlike anything we've seen, and we still haven't heard from the CPS worker allegedly flipping sides, the judge overseeing the emergency motion, or the one mystery witness rumored to have everything recorded. You better believe it, because if even one more detail leaks, this courtroom might become a war zone. To be continued. Next up, a verdict that could change everything. And the person who risks jail time if they lied to destroy a mother. Are you ready? Because this story is far from over. This case has shaken social media to its core. From viral clips of baby Junior being taken away, to Carlissa's silent defiance, to Chrisean's tearful live. This isn't just another celebrity feud, it's a heartbreaking custody war playing out in real time. And here's the thing, you are part of it now. So what do you believe? Do you think Carlissa truly had baby Junior's best interests in mind? Or was this a calculated move against Chrisean? Should Chrisean get full custody back? Was Blueface complicit, or just powerless to stop it? Drop your thoughts in the comments, don't hold back. Let's flood the section with your take. Team Chrisean, Team Carlissa, or Team Baby Junior? And if you made it this far, smash that like button if your heart broke when Chrisean screamed, "That's my baby." Comment, "Bring Baby Junior home" if you believe she deserves another chance. Hit subscribe, because what's about to happen in court will send shockwaves through the entire entertainment world. We've got insider updates, legal leaks, and raw behind-the-scenes footage coming your way. And trust us, you won't want to miss what happens next, because the next video might just feature the moment the judge makes their ruling, or the moment someone gets arrested for lying under oath. Stay locked in. This isn't just drama, this is history in the making.